The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Good ball over the top. Osimhen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Azar. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Forlan. Mbappe is onto this. Yamal. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes down, but nothing given. Vieira. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the finish! Now it's Vinicius Junior, looking for the run. That's been slipped through. He is through here! Might be danger here. And here's Forlan, and here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's found the way through. Takes a shot! Romario. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Goal, man! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Forlan, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Caceres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Romario. Now, can they get him away? Osimhen! It's in! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Beckham. And it's Davids. Oh, this is a great position. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, it's Forlan. That is a great pick out. Chance here to counter. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Caceres. Upamecano makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. This is Romario. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. And Jamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Here comes the cross. Oh, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Davids. And here's Romario.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he was alert to it. Quality ball. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Romario. Threads one in. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance. Must be. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! Forlan. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckham. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. Beraldo. Conte. Good to pay, finding their passes. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham. And it's Forlan. And it's Azar. And Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. The ball goes in. Played in a big header. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Yamal! And that could have brought them level.
Lamine Yamal was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Good to pay are looking desperate here. Short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's looking wide.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Romario. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Foot in. Davids. Not the most accurate pass. Osimhen. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile.
So, Jim, well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Musiala is on his decent chance! Goal! Besiktas! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Tepe finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get it through? Romario. Rodri deals with that comfortably. Musiala. Davids. Messi goes steaming forward. And it's with the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Messi. Conte. And here's Romario. Now that looks at the... And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Tepe certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And nicely intercepted. Yamal. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, shot a goal! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of
shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Yamal. Romario. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Beraldo. And it's Romario. Yamal. Referee's given a throw. Davids. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Beraldo makes the interception. Now it's Musiala. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a promising position. Nice interception, well timed. Savinho. That is Conte. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Kane. That's a nicely shaped ball. Face to face with the keeper. Musiala! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Azar. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Romario, and he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he takes a shot! Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial... And that'll be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And we're off again.
Giuseppe can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He is through here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
He's on it, can he get away? Savinho, Beraldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Savinho tries to pass it through. Conte. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. It's a mighty effort. It's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Good to pay with the corner. They're first. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Goal! And the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Good to pay, get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal's cross. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver. And that's an excellent interception. Musiala. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
He's having a shot! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 42, Musiala. Number 26, Savinho. Coming on the field, number 24, Palmer. Number 18, Hazard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's got away. Hazard with the delivery. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And he's worked it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Kane has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution.
Van der Vaart is in a really good position now. Ah, he's given it away. Lofted in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, smashing header! Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There will be 4 extra minutes. Beckham. And there's green grass ahead. Shot, surely! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all.
And that will be it. Göztepe have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please take this opportunity
Göztepe, a little bit late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's picked his way through. And this is Bale. Good read, needed to be.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Del Piero, Bale. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Azar. Knocks it into space. He's beaten the last man. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Azar. Now it's Osimhen. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. Rafinha! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Goods to pay, have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Rafinha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Osimhen is onto this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Romario. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That has been slung wide. In by Del Piero. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Rafinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Romario. And he's intervened well there. Maradona. Yamal. Conte. Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maradona. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Romario. Thinks of Osimhen! Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without hesitation. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's Asa! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Del Piero has been caught there, it's a foul. Costa Curta. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's a pretty loose pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Davids, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And the finish! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 99, Osimhen.
Grutstepe have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Romario. That's a sharp pass. Hazard. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, smashing header! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the through ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Those of you making
Some
their
first
way
half
home on
thoughts?
public
Okay,
transportation
they got
today,
hit with
please
that
watch
one
the
sucker
screen for
punch,
train
but
departure
I don't
times
think
from
there was
all
much wrong with their
major
overall
stations.
approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Grutstepe head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a good ball. Del Piero! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 2 then. Grutstepe are looking to go forward now. Rafinha. Romario. Now it's Osimhen. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Seedorf. And they win it back again. Caceres. Ball swans. A mighty effort! That's another chance! It's in! looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up, I think.
Great chance! And he's heaved it away. Osimhen. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Gustepe are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Romario. Romario. Maradona could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Romario. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And they've got a throw. And it's Cáceres. And that's another throw. It's a promising position. Punched away. And he's cut it out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cáceres. Hazard could try cutting inside here. And that has been cleared. Takes a shot! Seedorf. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hazard. Del Piero. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Bale. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Gustepe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard. Great vision. Now it's Bale. He's had it taken off him. It's not an especially good pass, that. Into the last quarter of an hour. Played out wide. Cartagena have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution on the field.
Cartagena have their third corner.
Jamal. Number 14, Hazard. Coming
Bale
on the field
with the short one.
Number 23,
That
Beckham.
pass isn't the best. Real chance! It's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Field, number 99.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Coming on to
Van
replace
Basten
him
coming
is
on here as
number
broadly
20.
expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tepe have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Van der Vaart. Shot goal! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tepe take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Substitution on the field. Number 35. Number 6. Conte.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Number 4. Ruben Diaz. Number 11. Joshua Kimmich.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's from Mario. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Romario taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Make his way to the information center.
So a dramatic game decided in its... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Now he's off and running. Beraldo, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he cuts out the supply. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, it's hit the post! Just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Yamal. That's been slipped through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Romario. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Pirlo. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Romario. Osimhen. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Gustepe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's the throw. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids. Cannavaro proves too strong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Half an hour played now. Knocks it out wide. Yamal. That is Conte. The message is clear. None shall pass. Davids. Romario. Looking for the run. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Romario. Threads one in. And he shoots! It's in! Good to pay, get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Romario. Half-time getting close now. Turan. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Azar. Romario. That's a delicate pass. Bullish header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And here's Osimhen. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Giuseppe can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
Good to pay with the corner, there first. Cannavaro is there to clear. And he lines up a cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Passes short and sharp. Yamal. Now here's the delivery. Pirlo with the clearance. Osimhen. Osimhen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. A probing pass. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Yamal wins the duel this time. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Azar. Conte. Now Davids. And it's Romario. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
So, time for
Cristiano
changes
Ronaldo.
on both sides, actually.
Numero 2. Pirlo. Lasciano il campo per...
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Eto'o.
Now it's
Il numero
Pulitz.
22.
Messi goes for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Strokes it back. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tries to play it through. And he's picked it up out wide. He's for Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Romario, nicely shaped ball. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And now he has two.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Messi.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Lasciano il campo
We
per
have ourselves
il
a
numero
real
14.
game here.
Il numero
This is
12.
exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Osimhen. Now that's well seen too. Good to pay, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for options for movement. Applies the finish! Caceres. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Eto'o. And that's a Cruyff!
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Searching pass he's played there. Buffon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Seedorf. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cruyff. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckham.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That's a cute ball. And this is Romario. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Van Basten.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 16. Lascia il campo per il numero 26.
And it's been given away.
Sostituzione.
Out again for a throw-in. Caceres. Conte. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and the noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. And it's Romario. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! It's there! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lewandowski. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Aimed beyond the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. He is through here. Romario. Azar. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Osimhen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Lovely ball, and he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Good to pay, have their second corner now. Pumas have the chance to go the other way. Lahm makes the interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Look at the space here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Romario. And that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Osimhen, he's got away. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good to pay, have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, decent chance! Chance again? No. Adams calmly anticipates. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Azar. That pass has been well intercepted. This ended up in no man's land. Conte. Back in possession and ready to go again. Good ball over the top.
Might want to be careful there.
And Romario! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good to pay, get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Beckham could try cutting inside here. Chance, surely! That's going to go a long way. Oh no, this does not look good. Khan. No, it's come to nothing. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! That's another chance. It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Big chance! Neymar is flagged offside. That's the keeper's ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Lewandowski.
added time.
Caceres tries to play it through. Probing pass. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back. Conte. Now it's Osimhen. Gate. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
And
Oh,
now
what a
I'd
half
just
of
like to
football.
read out
It's
our
1-1,
fan
but
members
it
who
could
celebrated
easily be
their birthdays
3-3
today.
or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Pumas get the second half started. Neymar will not want to lose out here. Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. It's anyone's ball now. Yamal driving on and making good progress. Azar threads one in. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Osimhen! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And the shot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to... It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution.
Pumas can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. Good to pay, finding their passes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Van Dijk cuts it out. And this is Hazard. Osimhen. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is pubg. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Pumas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Adams cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Davids. Osimhen. Now it's Romario. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Mustepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Pumas
Clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Romario. That's a cute ball. Adams gets over and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Davids, who does have an assist to his name. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Drogba. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Good to pay are making a change now.
Number 14, Hazard. Number 35.
Are somewhat off target. And here's Drogba.
Osimhen.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
23, Beckham.
Well, that looks like a
Number
final
10,
warning. Still no
Messi.
card.
Number 4, Ruben Diaz. Number 20.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Going for goal! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Beckham gets rid without sophistication.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe, Lampard goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Lampard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
Just a quick
and
request
hope
today for
for
everybody
better
to please
in the
kindly
weeks ahead.
remove any cause.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. We have already started here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Giuseppe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball. Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Yamal picks it up out wide. Kubasi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Davids. It's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Palmer. And he's picked out the run. And he's away. Oh, he's got a shot at goal! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good to pay with the corner. There first. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Azar. And this is Kante. Incoming delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Good to pay. Still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Davids. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others. Shoots! And they've got rid. Davids. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Argentina looking to pass their way through. Yamal. Osimhen.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? There it is! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably...
And the shot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Palmer! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's in a great position here. Romario, the man we've all come to watch. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get on the end of this? This is Romario. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Guts to pay are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are back on the way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Kubasi. Xavi Alonso. And Kubasi. Balde. Kubasi. Opts for safety. Beckenbauer. And Caicedo. Beckenbauer. And Caicedo. Beckenbauer. And it's Pedri. Caicedo. Played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold. Beraldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Cáceres. Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And this is Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And this is from Mario. Probing pass. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Balde in with the challenge. He's picked his way through and it's played into the middle. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal tries to play it through, and that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good ball, good take. Davids looking understandably energised after his goal. Davids. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valde. Oh, that's delightful. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have their second corner now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Argentina. Número 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 6. Se está realizando un cambio.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Balde. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Palmer. Davids. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Entran.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Número
You have to
11.
credit the
Se va
desire
a
we've just
realizar un
seen here,
cambio.
Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Xavi Alonso. It's Pedri. Caicedo. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And now he has two. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ajax with the corner. They're first. Just eases him off the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Good to pay, finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, this looks sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been won straight back. Takes a shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that it's Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's lofted through here. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a pretty loose pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Ronaldinho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Missed by a fraction. He's had it nicked away. Played out to the right. Foot in. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's played through for him. Oh, that was vital. Cleared without complication. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Such good technique. Pretty robust defending.
Conte. Now Davids. And it's Azar. Yamal. Plays the return pass. Alexander-Arnold. And they've been given a corner. Now it's Osimhen. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. And it's Ronaldinho. Spreads it out wide. No luck with that dink over the top. Yamal. That's a cute ball. And he's well positioned. And he shoots! That has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Nedved. And this is Ronaldo. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ajax have their second corner now. Conte. Goods to pay. Have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Climbs up big! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's there to get it away. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Mbappe takes control of it, and he's on the move. And here's Nedved. Yamal. Conte. Goods to pay, looking to pass their way through. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Now it's Osimhen. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goods to pay. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nesta. Nedved. Now it's Romario. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Giuseppe really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Conte really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Kante wins the duel this time. Almost an hour gone. And it's Cáceres. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pirlo. Romario. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he's bustling through here. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the keeper's given it away. And the finish! Goal! Ajax! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Incoming delivery. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. He has a look up. He slings it in. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. He is through here. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Cáceres. He won't be happy with that one.
Mustepe really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Ronaldo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's out of reach. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a sharp pass. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Romario.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shapes to shoot! Davids. And that is a little undercut. Mbappe. Davids.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Alexander-Arnold provided... He rises! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Osimhen. That's an imaginative pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Giuseppe clearly didn't help themselves by...
Eto'o! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter.
I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Tepe are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tepe looking to pass their way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Konate. Nicely aimed pass. Osimhen. And it's Davids. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's Eto'o! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have the
Big header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Goods to pay, already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Davids.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Eto'o. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that's a little loose. And he's in on goal. There's the delay. He rises! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Osimhen. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
He's had it taken off him. And that's gone loose. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in with purpose. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. He might chance! He scored! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the... Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Back into the middle. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for the...
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought...
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, he's not getting past him there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Gustepe really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo, and he shoots! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Belletti. And here's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. That has not gone well. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Chips it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's from Mario. He's a sharp little ball here, and he decides to cross it. And he's there to belt it away. It's not an especially good pass, that. Conte.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
He's had a shot! It's there! They're back within reach!
Romario really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Azar with the delivery. And the first half is done.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yamal in acres of space out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Hullet. Caceres.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Maldini. Spread it left.
Now it's Del Piero. What a throw in.
Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Hangs in a cross. Oh, there's the shot! He's got a goal!
And they are cruising away.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Caceres. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number
Barcelona
9,
with their first corner,
Romario.
the first in the game for either side, actually.
14, Hazard. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 20.
Look at the space, it's Ronaldinho!
Number 10, Messi.
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Played out to the left flank. Messi. In by Messi. That has been knocked clear. Love shot a goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Good to pay. Perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Platini. Platini! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And this is Van Basten. Beckenbauer looking to play him in. Now it's Platini. Beckham. And it's Davids. Conte. Davids. Nicely spread. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Alexander on. Van Basten! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Pull it. Nedved. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. It's a mighty effort. It's in. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A really thumping header. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Now it's Romario. It's a really well-measured ball. He gets big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And it's Azar.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Good to pay with the corner. There first. Chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Giuseppe really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernando Torres. And smartly reclaimed. Romario. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. And he lines up a cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Good to pay. Replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Romario. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Azar. That is a brilliant interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Raul.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Takes a shot! Guardiola. Adams. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a whisker away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Conte.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get onto this? Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Good to pay have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Davids, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah, and this is Hazard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. No way. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen, great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Torres. Now it's Darwin. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Raul. Now it's Osimhen. Tries to play it through. Saliba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Raul. And it's Hazard. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Torres. Hazard. Played back. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Göztepe happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Göztepe carrying a one-goal lead. That has been cut short. Romario! And that has put paid to that. And he whips it in. Osimhen! And that's off target. Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Göztepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
On the field, number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Hazard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, red, nice interception.
Raphael van der Vaart, number 23.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Göztepe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's found the way past, and the shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Shoots! He scores! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Darwin, and he's managed to get free. He rises! And he hits the net! Besiktas back on level terms! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
It's Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Göztepe have their second corner now. Adams deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp, pinches it off him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pass somewhat off target. Belletti. Played out to the right. Fernando Torres. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Adams. Torres. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mohamed Salah! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Beckham. Now here's the delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Göztepe given another corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. Swings in across.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Back into the middle. Now this could be a chance. Oh, important intercept. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Göztepe really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That should get the job done.
Raul.
5 minutes to add.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
It's run loose here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Beckham. Goods to pay, finding their passes.
Raul.
Now it's Torres. Threads one in. Thinks about the... and Torres! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And we're underway. Foot in.
And it's Hakimi. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting him to sit deep to try and nullify.
He's got full! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Davids. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Yamal. Good to pay, finding their passes. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! Osimhen is flagged offside. Van Dijk cuts it out. Messi. Barella. And the through ball. Azar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Just the keeper to beat! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hakimi. Good to pay. Still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Van Dijk makes the interception. Azar. Ball played for Conte. It's a searching pass. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Davids. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Torres. And here's Osimhen. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the finish! There it is! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Yamal. Now it's Osimhen. He's through here. That's a... Osimhen! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Romario really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Good to pay, choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Good to pay are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Torres. Caceres cuts out the pass. Good to pay have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Out to the right. And here's Van Basten. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. 5 minutes till the break.
Chouameni. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero looking for the run. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Torres gets flagged offside. Caceres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's being urged to shoot, and he was alert to it. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Barella, and this is Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Göztepe are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, Fernando Torres.
And the action is back underway.
Messi. Lasciano il campo
Davids.
per il numero 7, il numero 17.
Van Basten.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's made its way. Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Caceres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Out to the left it goes. Drives it in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Big chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's quick to snatch it back. Serves a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pizarro. Hakimi. Rodri. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Del Piero. And that pass just didn't quite work. Göztepe are 2 up early in the second half. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. And they win it back again. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Osimhen. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Göztepe perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Azar. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. He might be in here!
Pretty robust defending.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Göztepe looking to pass their way through. Osimhen. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. And it's Azar. Caceres. Now it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Entrano in campo per il numero 18, il numero 15.
Goods to pay have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking to play him in. Osimhen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Osimhen clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van der Vaart. Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. And here's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Vaart. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Mustepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Barella. Hakimi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Shoots! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. Goods to pay. Close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Il quarto uomo indica
Beckham
2
with the
minuti di
cross.
recupero.
Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Swings in across. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Goods to pay proudly puff out their chests in victory.
you